Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Right guys, today we're going to be looking at like negative numbers. Right guys, before I start listening today actually, I wanted to make like a quick announcement actually like with regards to my private tuition actually, and also like upcoming sessions in terms of like revision for Easter and the May half term. Okay, so initially, actually, guys, so I've on my Facebook page here. So if you type in Abdallah Math Tutoring, so I will leave this a link for this in my description below. Okay, at the end of this video. Okay, I will be hosting an Easter like revision session here from the 5th of April till the 19th. Okay, the like date and time will actually be confirmed actually in terms of that actually. So what will happen is that I'm looking at roughly 10 to 15 like pupils actually in year 11, year 12 and year 13 actually in total. Okay, for them to come in here, we'll be doing like exam style quick questions actually. So all my DBS to the like that is all clear to the and it will be on there obviously. So obviously for my DBS check and all that actually. So I'll be offering you. So what I'll also be doing, guys, actually, is I'll be offering like a discount. So I'm looking actually initially to like 1 to 15 people actually in total actually for like year 11, year 12 and 13. Okay, so like obviously if more want to come actually that is fine actually, it's not an issue. I'm happy to have up to 30 people okay in total okay per day. So if so obviously it will go on actually for 2 weeks or whatever, so don't worry to the if you're worried that like one day that you miss a session because like of the numbers actually, then remember that like I will have like booking slots to be in advance to the from the 5th, so Monday the 5th of April I believe, or it's Sunday the 5th of April, I think it is, sorry, till Sunday the 19th of the year. So I'll be offering like revision sessions here for that actually. And also the reason why I'm doing this actually, guys, actually because I'm aware of what's been happening like in like social media actually. I'm aware that there's been like a coronavirus actually like going on actually. So obviously there might have been obviously some like kids of you or like children actually that might have obviously been off ill actually, that actually might need to catch up on like their maths content and science content. So so this is to offer specific sessions actually, and it will be prepared actually for anyone that is doing GCSE actually, foundation or higher. Okay, for any exam board, OCR, AQA. And Excel, and also it's for year 12 and year 13 actually, anyone that has like summer exams this year. Okay, and also actually if anyone's got like anyone actually watching my channel actually that is looking like at university level like maths whatever, then I do offer like university level maths actually, that'll be like a separate thing actually. But you are welcome obviously to like contact me actually for like private tuition actually, actually. So if you check that actually on my way on my Facebook page actually, and then obviously that's my website actually for my private tuition. Okay, so check that out actually. Okay, and then also I forgot to mention before, guys, is that I'm actually selling like products actually, like calculators, books, pencil, rulers actually, on my Etsy website actually. So if you type in etsy.com and if you type in AW Math Stationery, so again I will write this in the description below. At the end of this video. Okay, so that'll be there actually. So everything is just for £3 actually. Okay, so I thought I'd do that actually, because my like free giveaways actually have started to go a bit well actually, and I'm aware that there are students here that are looking actually. But if you're interested, guys, actually, check that out actually. I mean, I believe WH Smith actually, and like Watson actually, and also the works, okay, are really good places actually for like stationary equipment actually, and books as well actually. So check that out actually. The works particularly actually, so the works I think actually are really good actually, and also Poundland. So check them out, guys, if you're interested like in like your spare time. But what we'll do, guys, is we will now get on actually with like today's video actually, after much like points actually being said actually. So if you've got any questions like with regards to what I said about the whole like Easter revision break actually, check out that Facebook page actually. I've put everything on that event actually for the dates. It is for students that have been ill, like specifically like either like have had the whole coronavirus issue, or just been ill, or like had an operation with tibia and they've missed like a portion of school, then I will be there obviously like to support you actually, and I will also be continuing to make videos on like a regular basis, okay, for that. Right, guys, okay, so starting today's video, okay, so sorry, I've been talking a lot, actually. Right, we are going to be looking at a short video today on, like, negative numbers. So, learning objective today is going to be to understand what is meant by negative numbers, and to look at 4 operations that involve them, actually. What we're going to do here, actually, is I'll put 2, actually, because we will look at times and dividing in the next video. Okay, so negative number is actually, okay, so this is what I call my number line, actually. So these, okay, so anything below 0 are negative numbers. Anything above 0 are what we call positive numbers. Okay, now, the type of numbers we're actually looking at here are what we call, like, integer values. Okay, so integer, okay, in maths means whole number. Whole number. Okay, and the idea is here is that this way, like, becomes more negative. So the arrow this way means becomes more negative. Okay, and then this way means becomes more positive, or we could say, like, larger. Okay, smaller. Okay, so the smaller, so like the next one would be like -7, -8, -9, -10, and so on and so forth. So the smaller my negative number is, then the smaller that actual value is, if that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that -10 is actually smaller than -6. Okay, but if we, like, reverse that and look at the positive, actually, of what I've just said there, actually, is that 10 is bigger than 6, but the negative versions, so the smaller I get negative wise, the like, smaller than my answer will be, yeah, like, in terms of that context. Okay, and an example of like negative numbers, guys, is, for example, like debt. Yeah, so like debt or like loans. Okay, so this is like examples of like yeah, of like real life examples, yeah, of like negative numbers and like the use of them, actually. So the idea of like negative numbers means that the like amount that I have actually is actually less than the amount that I have, if that makes sense. So for example, if I have like a bank account actually that has like £10, okay, and I withdraw 20, okay, then that would imply that I'm actually -£10 down, because 10 take away 20 actually. So if I start on 10 and go back 20, it will take me back to -10. Okay, so the negative there means that I've actually taken out more money than what I had in my account, if that makes sense. So I had £10, took out 20, and then my answer or the balance on my screen actually would show as -10. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's like an example, yeah, of like a loan, actually, yeah, and also, yeah, it can be considered as like a debt. Right, guys, okay, so 4 examples actually, 5 examples actually, yeah, just look at, actually. Right, -2, yeah, plus -3 actually. The plus and minus there means that I'm gonna change that to a minus. Start on -2 and go back 3. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is going to be -5. So I'm doing -2 subtract 3. So my answer will be smaller, okay, in that context. Right, -4, -6. So it's going to be 1, 2, okay, so -6. And then it would be -7, -8, -9, -10. Okay, because I've moved 2 there, and then I have to move 4 more. Okay, so yeah, from -6 to -10, I'm gonna add on 4, or subtract 4. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, next one, guys. -10 minus -5. So I'm gonna now actually add that. -10. It would give me -5 as my answer, because I would start on -10 and I'll be going this way. So it'd be -9, -8, -7, -6, so that'd be 4, and then -5. Okay? There. Right, next one. Right, 1 take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. -3. And then 8 minus +3. It will be 8 minus 3, which would just be 1, 2, 3, which would just be 5. Okay, so that's how I deal with like basic calculations actually involving like negative numbers. Okay, if that makes sense, guys. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, that's like a little clearer image of understanding what is meant by negative numbers, and also looking at the like operations actually, so like adding and subtracting with like negative numbers. Okay, in the next video, we're gonna look at multiplying and dividing with negative numbers. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Okay, so please do subscribe to my channel, so press the big red button, okay, and also continue to like my videos and share them actually, and leave any comments that you'd like here with regards to feedback to my videos. Like if you want any specific topics, then I will do that actually. Yeah, okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Happy Sunday actually, and hopefully I will do another video next week actually. Okay, thank you for watching now. Bye.